There exists a type of creature in the world that has been cited by only a few, yet its existence remains unverified. These creatures are collectively referred to as unidentified mysterious animals. Hello everyone, and welcome to the World in 10 Minutes series. Today we're exploring a fascinating tale from Sumatra, Indonesia's largest island, historically known as the Island of Gold. Famed for its lush rainforests, abundant resources, and gold-rich land, Sumatra is home to many legends, including one about a mysterious large feline, the Cigau. The Cigau, also known as the golden lion or Sumatran golden lion, is described as a dangerous large feline species. It is said to be slightly smaller than the Sumatran tiger, with a short tail, front legs longer than its hind legs, resembling a hunting dog. Its body is covered in golden yellow fur, and it has a mane of silver-brown hair around its neck. The creature reportedly inhabits the southern regions of Sumatra, particularly in the Kerinci Seplat National Park, where it is said to exhibit strong territorial instincts and has been known to attack humans. Unfortunately, the etymology of the name Cigau is unclear. Sumatra is home to over 50 languages and dialects, but in the most commonly spoken Indonesian language, Cigau translates to crazy. The earliest written account of the Cigau comes from 1990, published in the 9th issue, July 1989, of the journal Cryptozoology, issued by the International Society of Cryptozoology. British writer Deborah Mater visited Sumatra in hopes of finding another cryptid primate, the orang-pendek. Her local guides informed her that the area east of Mount Kerinci and south of Bangkok town was home to a large feline called the Cigau. The Cigau, they claimed, was slightly smaller than a Sumatran tiger but significantly stronger. It was described as a nightmare for local hunters, displaying intense hostility toward humans. Even without provocation, it would attack people, making it one of the most feared creatures in the region. In 2003, the Centre for Fortean Zoology (CFZ) in the UK launched an expedition to explore the cryptids of Sumatra. This project involved several notable figures, including British cryptozoologist Richard Freeman, physics engineer Chris Clark, and science writer Joe Pell. The main goal of the expedition was to gather information and evidence regarding two legendary creatures, the orang-pendek and the Cigau. According to a translated report from Freeman in the 31st issue of Animals and Men magazine, the team's guide Sahar shared a chilling story from his father's youth in the 1960s. At the time, the Kerinci region and other parts of Sumatra were hubs for silk trade. Sahar's father was part of a 5-person trade caravan traveling through the jungle. One of the members broke a local taboo by taking food from the pot without waiting for others to be served. That night, the Cigau emerged from the forest and walked directly into their camp, dragging the man into the darkness. Sahar's father described the creature as smaller than a tiger but more muscular and robust. It had a mane of silver-brown fur like a lion, golden yellow fur covering its body, short fluffy tail, and front legs longer than its hind legs, resembling a hunting dog. The following days, search parties scoured the forest. Eventually, they found the man's lifeless body. The Cigau had ripped open his chest and taken his stomach. Locals believed this was punishment for the man's greed. Sahar's father also mentioned that the Cigau often lived near fallen trees, which create natural bridges over rivers. It uses these vantage points to ambush prey that slips into the water, feeding on animals that fall victim to the current. Deborah Mater, who was part of the earlier expedition, provided additional water-related sightings of the Cigau. Much like the Mongwa and the Dingonek we've discussed before, witnesses claimed to see the Cigau emerging from rivers, shaking water off its mane. In 2004, with Deborah Mater's continued efforts to gather local accounts, the CFC team returned to Sumatra. Details of this second expedition are documented in the 34th issue of Animals and Men. However, the team focused more on the orang-pendek, resulting in fewer records about the Cigau. The team did visit the Kubu tribe, who live in the forested lowlands of Sumatra. Most locals had heard of the Cigau legends, but few claimed to have seen it firsthand. The expedition ventured into a place known as the Lost Valley, hoping to find evidence of the Cigau, but their efforts were fruitless. In 2009, environmental anthropologist Dr. David Neltner published his findings on Sumatra's archaeology and ethnohistory. He referenced the Serempas people who lived near the boundaries of the Kerinci Seplat National Park. These communities build defenses such as bamboo groves, fences, and moats around their villages to protect against wildlife, including elephants, tigers, and the Cigau. To support their claims, locals recounted a chilling story. In a village near the Bengkulu and the headwaters of the Batanghari River, tigers and the Cigau allegedly slaughtered nearly all the inhabitants. Only a handful of survivors escaped to Tanjung Kasri. While legends and stories about the Cigau are abundant, tangible evidence of its existence remains elusive. Nonetheless, it continues to be part of Sumatra's rich folklore, serving as a reminder to humanity's enduring fascination with the unknown. Freeman noted that the golden fur and short tail of the Cigau bear striking similarities to the Asiatic golden cat. However, Freeman also acknowledged the dire state of Sumatra's forests. By 2003, four of the five major rainforest regions in western Sumatra were being encroached upon by logging and poaching, threatening the habitat of any potential large cats like the Cigau. British paleontologist Darren Nash offered an alternative hypothesis. He proposed that the Cigau could be a surviving species or subspecies of saber-toothed cat. Saber-toothed cats, which went extinct around 10,000 years ago, were medium to large-sized felines that lived from the Pliocene to the late Pleistocene. Their fossils have been found across North America, Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America. Saber-toothed cats were lion-sized, with dog-like builds, longer front legs, and large canine teeth. Nash pointed out that the short tail, sloping back, and hound-like appearance of the Cigau closely aligned with characteristics of saber-toothed cats. Moreover, fossils of saber-toothed cats have been discovered on the neighboring Java Island, raising the possibility that a surviving population or remnant species might exist. However, both theories, whether the Cigau is a larger Asiatic golden cat or a surviving saber-toothed cat, fail to account for one key feature: the silver mane described in local accounts. This mane, which extends from the Cigau's neck, is often cited as its lion-like characteristic and is central to its depiction in Sumatran folklore. The true nature of the Cigau remains shrouded in mystery. While Asiatic golden cats and saber-toothed cats provide compelling clues, neither explanation fully matches the descriptions from local traditions. With Sumatra's rainforests under continued threat from deforestation and poaching, the habitats for any such elusive creatures continues to shrink. Whether the Cigau is a mythical being or a surviving cryptid, it remains one of Sumatra's most intriguing legends. From my personal perspective, the possibility of the Cigau, a wild feline species living in the forest, actually existing is quite high. We should note that among all currently known large feline species, none perfectly match its description. However, populations of golden-colored lions or other medium to large cats are not uncommon. I personally think the Cigau could be a population of lions that underwent a genetic mutation leading to its unique golden fur, similar to what we know about white lions. However, modern scientists believe that their white fur is either a form of camouflage or the result of a rare genetic mutation carried by tawny lions and passed down sporadically through reproduction. Could the Cigau, for similar reasons, have evolved over many years in Sumatra's rich tropical rainforest environment to form a unique population of large felines. Of course, this is just my personal hypothesis. I still hope that one day the Cigau will be discovered or confirmed as a known species, but as Professor Freeman pointed out in his writings, even if the Cigau does exist, it may not be for long. Over the past few decades, relentless deforestation and development on the island of Sumatra have resulted in the loss of nearly 50% of its tropical rainforest. Many wildlife populations, such as the Sumatran elephant, Sumatran hornbill, and the Sumatran tiger, are now critically endangered due to habitat destruction and poaching. This severe environmental damage has been termed ecological extinction by scholars, so I sincerely hope that everyone watching this video can do their part to protect the environment, conserve wildlife, and refuse unnecessary killing or consumption of animals. As the slogan of international conservation organizations says, no trade, no killing. And finally, as always, the unknown will forever outweigh the known, which is the true allure of unidentified mysterious animals. That concludes this episode. Thank you for watching.